HOA illegally built 83 condos on my property. Finds I own a demolition company. But could they imagine what I had planned for them? I pulled up to what should have been empty land and my stomach dropped. Rows of luxury condos with fresh paint, manicured lawns, actual families walking around. On my 5 acres. My hands were shaking as I gripped the steering wheel. I'd been overseas for 18 months. Military deployment in Afghanistan. The second my boots hit American soil, I drove straight here. My grandfather left me this property when he passed 2 years ago. I had the original deed, the survey maps, everything in my glove compartment. A security guard in a golf cart blocked my truck. Private property, sir. Residents only. Yeah, mine. I pulled out the deed, hands still trembling. This is my land. His eyes went wide. He grabbed his radio. I've got a situation at the south entrance. Guy claiming he owns the development. Within 5 minutes, a black SUV screeched up. Out stepped Eleanor Walsh, HOA president. Mid-50s, designer suit that probably cost more than my truck. Hair pulled back so tight it looked painful. She extended a manicured hand with a practiced smile. I'm Eleanor Walsh, and you are? Mike Reynolds, owner of this land. I didn't shake her hand. Her smile stayed frozen. Mr. Reynolds, there must be some confusion. This development has been in progress for over a year. All proper channels were followed. I showed her photos on my phone. The empty land I'd taken pictures of before deployment. No confusion. This is my grandfather's property. 5 acres. I have the deed right here. Perhaps we should discuss this in my office rather than making a scene. Her voice had an edge now. As we walked toward the community center, I noticed curtains moving in windows, people watching. One woman in yoga pants marched straight toward us. Eleanor, my sprinklers still aren't working and maintenance keeps ignoring my calls. She stopped when she saw me, looked me up and down. Who's this? You're not moving in, are you? Because we have very strict rules about lawn care, vehicle parking, and exterior modifications. Mr. Reynolds was just leaving. Eleanor cut in smoothly, but I saw her jaw clench. Inside her office, all glass and chrome and pretentious artwork, her demeanor shifted. The fake warmth disappeared. She slid a thick stack of papers across her desk. These are the rezoning approvals, environmental assessments, and purchase documents. As you can see, everything is completely in order. Slowly. My heart was pounding. Then I saw it. A signature at the bottom of the sale agreement. My signature. Except I'd never signed anything. This isn't my signature. Eleanor sighed like I was a child. Mr. Reynolds, we sent multiple certified notices to your address. When we received signed approval, we proceeded through all legal channels. We have timestamps, notary seals, everything. I was deployed overseas. I never received any notices, and I sure as hell never signed this. She leaned forward, her voice dropping. Look, I understand you're upset, but these condos house 83 families, people with children, elderly parents. One woman just beat cancer and finally found a place she could afford. What exactly do you expect to happen here? You want to displace all of them? My phone buzzed on her desk. Text from my business partner. Boss, welcome home. When you coming by the office? Got 3 new demo contracts waiting for your signature. Big money. Eleanor's eyes flicked to my phone screen, then to the logo on my phone case, then through her office window to my truck parked outside. Her face went completely pale. You're in the demolition business? Her voice came out thin, strained. I stood up slowly. I am. Precision Demolition Services. We take down buildings all over the state. I leaned on her desk, and I don't appreciate finding my property demolished and rebuilt without my permission. Mr. Reynolds, please be reasonable. I'm going to be very reasonable. I'll have my lawyer contact yours by end of business today. In the meantime, I suggest you start figuring out how to explain to your board why you built 83 luxury condos on stolen land. Hope you kept all those permits. Every single one. She opened her mouth, closed it. For the first time, she had nothing to say. As I walked out, Diane blocked my path again, arms crossed. I heard you two arguing. Who do you think you are, coming into our peaceful community causing trouble? I'm the guy who owns the dirt under your feet, I said calmly. And I'd start checking your homeowner's insurance, see if it covers demolition of illegally constructed buildings. Her face went white. I climbed into my truck, the words Precision Demolition Services emblazoned across the door in bold letters. Through the community center windows, I could see Eleanor on her phone, pacing frantically. 83 condos, all built on my land while I was serving my country, with forged documents and fake signatures. And they just realized I literally own a company that tears down buildings for a living. They had no idea what they just handed me.